the voice in the vote of the people will prevail.
That is a first look at the new ad from the Political Action Committee, VoteVets. And joining us now, one of the veterans featured in that ad, Democratic Congresswoman Mikie Sherrill of New Jersey. She is, as you heard there, a U.S. Navy veteran and member of the House Armed Services Committee. Congresswoman, it's great to see you this morning. I want to ask you about that ad, but first, the order of business today in that joint session of Congress. I think a lot of people will be tuning in and watching closely because of what some Republicans have pledged to do today to object to the Electoral College certification that has frankly just been a formality through the years. It's the reason we don't know a lot about it as a public, as viewers. So what do you expect to see today? How's this going to play out?
Well, good morning, Willie, and that's exactly right. This is normally just a pro forma session, read a roll call of the electoral count. It takes about half an hour. But we've been concerned for months now that the president was going to try to disrupt this. So I've been part of a group of lawyers, constitutional scholars that have been looking at how to ensure a peaceful transition of our government. And today marks one of those mileposts. We will meet at 1 o'clock in a joint session. The vice president will preside because he will be presiding in his role as the president of the Senate, but it's a largely ceremonial role. He will read the roll call of states alphabetically and the votes from the states, and then if at least one member of the House and one member of the Senate provides a written objection to certifying any of the states' electoral vote counts, we will break up. The House will meet to debate. The Senate will separately meet to debate for no more than 2 hours, and then both will come back together to vote on that objection.
And of course, the President of the United States has asked his vice president to do something. He hasn't specified what exactly he expects him to do. Vice President Pence, trying to buy himself some time, has said he's going to study the issue right up until 1 o'clock today. So for people who are a little nervous hearing all this talk from Republicans, do you believe from where you're sitting there's any chance that this process is derailed today?
No, Willie. You know, I have been studying this issue, and the vice president does not have the role of being able to contest these electoral votes. Make no mistake, this might take longer than it normally does, but Congress will fulfill its constitutional duty today, and Joe Biden will be certified as the President of the United States and inaugurated on January 20th.
Congresswoman,